Hello and welcome to a new unboxing video. Today we have the second to the newest set of the Digimon card game as of recording this video. Today we have EX09. So let's have a look, shall we? So in this set the virtual pets have the theme. So as you can see, you'll see a lot of this border, which looks like the virtual pets you'll get from Digimon, right? The origin of Digimon. So let's look what we have inside here. So first of all, we have the box topper, which should be 2 cards. I thought it was all cards you can see on here. I thought you would get all, but get 2 cards. I'm hoping for the Hugmon because I have a little fun deck of Jesmon, which, yeah, could use this alt art. So the first is the Subamon, and the second one is Dracomon. Okay, so for the Examon deck and for the Legend Arms, right? Yeah. I think it's Ragnar Lordmon, right? I think so. Looks kinda neat, and maybe players playing these decks were hoping for these alt arts. So yeah, let's have a look. So we have 24 packs, right? As always, and EX sets are mostly a lot more fun to open, because I think you get 3 alt arts, and one of them could be a secret rare. So here you see the border, right, which I mentioned. So these will be the DM trait, different versions down here. So we start with the Gizamon, then an Egg Pagomon, Toropiamon, Devidramon, Unimon, which I have as a WhatsApp sticker because looks so funny. Him like shouting. The Koromon, which looks really cute in this artwork. Kokshiamon, I think that's pronounced right for the puppet decks. The Angemon, Raemon, Monochromon, Skullgreymon, Mamimon. Oh yeah, that's the last card already. Okay. So I don't know how many SRs and stuff you get in this set, but I think we'll find out together. I think it was 8, right? And also you can get cards with a shiny border, or bordered of the color. Always call them like colored border, right? So Ogremon, Dark Tyrannomon. I don't know if you can play this in the Tyrannomon decks, but it got quite some support here. I think BT22, right? Kunemon, Tsunamon, Parasaurmon, Elekmon, Kuvagamon, Devimon. Oh yeah, with the meat in hand, which is like a theme of the virtual pets, right? There's also a card in here, an option, which is called Meat. X-Tyrannomon. And here we have our first SR, the Metal Mamamon. I think that's a card which you can play in the Machine Dramon. It's a cyborg, it's level 5. I think the normal Mamamon could also be, right? I don't know. Oh no, that's a mutant. Okay, okay. So let's see, maybe we'll get a Machine Dramon in here. That's a secret rare of the set. Would be cool. But especially I'm looking for the Omnimon Alter S. Here we have the rookie of the new puppet deck. Eismon for Badomon. Palmon of the DMs. Pomumon. Oh yeah, I got this one as a WhatsApp sticker too. Made so much funny art in this set. Tusmon, a Gizamon, Biomon storming ahead. Gazimon looks like it's getting tickled and trying to protect itself or something. Betamon, which is very iconic, the artwork, I would say. I don't know, I think there's like a version which you can get it without border, I think in some of the event packs or something. X-Tyrannomon in its suit, I would say. And a Karakurumon. So yeah, I think the best cards in this set are the Omnimon Alta S, and I can't remember the Puppet level 6 name, but that's also a card which is pretty neat. But yeah, since this set introduced the DM trade, there's a Tokomon, Soundbird, you can get like all the cards for a DM deck in here, except for if you need some generics on the side. Devidramon, Kabuterimon, Numemon, Garurumon, which has like its tongue out. I think it's its tongue. It looks like a strip of meat, I don't know. It's also eating. So you're the Analog Man for the machine deck. And here we have Titamon, which I thought it was an alt art, but Titamon Ace. I still think the old normal Titamon, I don't know which set it was, still better, but yeah, it's an ace, right? So still no bordered, like colored border, shiny. No alt arts yet, but we still have plenty of packs to go. So I have Tsunamon, Ogremon, Unimon, Toropiamon, Kokoshimion. So we're getting a lot of duplicates already. Mostly EX sets are smaller. So File Island, which is the world of Digimon World, right? So a lot of throwback to that. I loved to play that as a kid, even though I didn't understand anything, because there was no explanation in the first one. So here we have Protein. This is the second card next to Meat, which has like an option that remembers the virtual pets, which you have to feed them medicine if they get ill or feed them if they're hungry. Itemon and a Blitzgreymon. Cool. I think this is for the normal Alter S, I would say. Even though I want the Alter S for a Omnimon deck. So let's take the first pack off the right side. Let's see if everything gets sat on the right side here. So here we have the Gizemon, the Pagumon, Soundbirdmon, Pomumon, Tuskmon, Tokamon, Kunamon, Gazi, Biomon, Kabuterimon, Analog Man, and Abadomon. Oh yeah, it's a normal Abadomon. There's also, I think it's an SR Abadomon core, which looks sick. Looks so cool, especially as an alt art. Even though I'm not a big fan of the deck. I went to regional and I played against someone who played the Abadomon core deck. We tied. I played Sakuyamon, especially because I didn't know what Abadomon did that much, so I was scared to attack and stuff. And I remembered that they play a lot of aces, and I think he didn't play an ace. Don't know. So here we have Meat, which I talked about. Really cute. The alt art would be cool. And here we have an Hyandramon. And I think the Meat alt art is like one of the least value. I don't know if anyone plays it, but I just like it. Looks cool. It's nostalgic, right? Even though I never had one of these virtual pets, sadly. Dark Tyrannomon, Devidramon, Parasaurmon. Okay, so we're getting a lot of puppets here. And a lot of cards for the Batamon deck, I think. Yeah, this is the card which you can play. You can see it on the bottom. Up to 50 times in your deck, so you could just do Eismon Scatter Mode from this set in the deck. Even though I don't think that's the goal. So here we have File Island. Hydramon, and we have an Etemon. Okay. So 2 Etemons already. I really like Etemon, so maybe I can make a deck of him somehow. Even though I don't really like the play style, because like this taunting, even though it really fits Etemon, that he taunts the enemy to attack him because he's so annoying. But yeah, it's not really my playstyle. Mostly like aggressive decks, not passive defense decks, right? And Sukamon, so we're getting a lot of Numemon cards. I think there were quite some in BT22 too, because of the Platinumemon. So here we have the new Puppet Tamer, Mirai. And we have Metal Greymon, which is our poster child. Okay. So 2 SRs, no secret rare yet, secret rares yet, and no Audots. So let's see what we can get. I don't remember. Oh yeah, the second secret rare you can get here next to Machine Dramon was Chimeramon, I think. So we have Tuskmon, Soundbirdmon, Tokushimon, Devidramon, Kuromon, Parasaurmon, and we have a colored border shining right in the middle of the pack. Nanimon. Funny card. Digitamamon. Okay. So we got like 1 colored border already. And here we go. Kuromon, Hanimon, Ogremon, Parasaurmon, Palmon, Unimon, Icemon Scattermode, Angemon, Protein, Gazimon, Titamon, Ace again, and we have an alt art, our first. Analog Youth. Sadly, it's not as generic as the old Analog Youth, which is played in a lot of my decks, but I really like the texturing here. Look, it's really cool. Yeah, that's cool. Really nice. Oh no, that's a hit. Put that separately here. It's really cool, like this, don't know how you call it in English. In German you would say Platina. So this like green where you put the chips on for like on a motherboard or something for electronic devices. So Dark Tyrannomon, Icemon, Parasaurmon, Kuromon, Icemon Scattermode, Gizemon, Agumon, Monochromon, Biomon, Numemon. Yeah, we're getting a lot of duplicates, so I think we can get faster here. And here we have the Crescarumon, the second one for the... Looks so weird centered in the bottom. Because most cards have it like right at the top, but I think it's because it's so much text. And the ace... I have to look at the next ace, because most aces don't have inherits, right? The Wargramon ace has an inherit, and I think that one isn't centered as much, so... Looks kind of weird, I don't know. Okay. Soundbirdmon. Pomu. So yeah, we're gonna go a bit faster through here, because we've seen a lot of them. If I recognize a card we haven't seen yet, I'll mention it. Oh yeah, here we have the iconic Greymon and the thick Patamon, which is really adorable. Reminds you of the old thick Pikachu. Yeah, the X-Terranmon and the Tying Kamiya and Mad Ishida. Cool. Because that's a card I think you play in the new Omnimon deck. I'm not too sure. To look into my lists again, but there are plenty of Mats and ties you play there. Or Tyne Mets Toropiamon, I think we haven't seen that one yet. So, yeah, you also need plenty of cards. Oh, here we have a bordered again, the Biomon. Really cool, this time a red card of the DMs. The Nanimon is also a DM. Don't know if there's non-DMs which can have a border. So yeah, cool. Numemon again. Kabuteri, whoops. Already spoilering. Here we have the non-border version. Oh yeah, I just saw they miss like this DM style on the border then, okay. Crescarumon, we already had that one. And a Titamon Ace, I think it's the third one we already have. Okay, interesting. So we're getting low on packs and we're still missing plenty. Okay. So we have Tanamon, Eismon. Okay, yeah, we've seen a lot of those already. I just saw that the eggs have a white border. I don't know if that's for all eggs. You guys already saw that one. And Kumamon and the Betamon. Oh yeah, okay, maybe it's because blue and then white, or don't know if it's the version. Oh yeah, the Raremon. That's a really cool card. Looks so nice. I think that's for the Abatamon especially. Edamon. And second old art, the Metal Garurumon Ultras mode. Damn, that looks cool. Really nice. Oh yeah, it has like lightning in front and that's textured. Oh, that looks so cool. Really nice. Alt art, okay. So we already have two. There's only one to go. We already have our colored borders. So we're only hunting for one alt art, but we still have plenty of SRs to go. Okay, Ogre, still no Omnimon Alter S. And no level 6 puppet. Okay, Dark Tyrannomon, Devimon, Sukamon, Airdramon. Whoops, I have to center the cards again. Taikamiya, okay, second one. And here we have the Kaguyamon. Oh, that's the name of the level 6. Right. Forgot that one. Looks cool too. Which is really nice in the Gundam card game, if you've seen that. It doesn't have secret rares, but it has... The highest rarity is basically SR. It's called LR there. I think it's legendary rare or something. And it's really cool. They're all textured. Okay, Gokushimon. Oh, I just thought that would be holographic. But it wasn't. Okay, so not the eggs are white, so I guess it's the blue cards. Oops, which get the white treatment. Raremon, Hyandramon, and we have a Digitamamon. I think we had Hyandramon and Digitamamon back to back. And it's an ace, which almost gets shot by something. Or it gets thrown in between. How many packs do we have left? Okay, we have 7 left, I think. 3 on the left side. And I guess 3 on the right, and then this one in my hand. Okay, so we got 2 free SRs right now. Toko, Tuskmon, Pagu, Pomu, Soundbird, Airdramon. Oh yeah, I think... Oh, we had the Kovagamon, I think. Grey, Mirai, and an Agumon. We didn't have that one yet. Training in the training facility, it looks like. If you ever played... I think the virtual pets have it too. But the Digimon World games, you have like training with boxes maybe. How do you call it? Boxing sack? I don't know how you call it properly. So we have Tokamon, Tuskmon, Soundbird, Pamu, Giza, Koromon, Hani, Kabutery. Whoops, man, I'm really getting too much at once. Garurumon, Blitzgreymon, and an SR, Metal Tyrannomon. Man, that looks really cool. Really nice artwork. Gives piercing and inherits. Okay, okay. Something to digivolve. So with the DM traits, you have mostly like this training, or the effects say it, that you put like the top card of your deck below it, or from your hand or trash, depending on the color of the card, I would say, and the card itself, right? And then you put like a card face down beneath it, and then sometimes if it has 2 or more face down cards and inherits, it does something like that, right? Or for every an inherit it gets 1000 DP or something like that. Which is an interesting way, and I don't think I've seen it in play a lot. So here we have the Gabumon, which is interestingly not a rare. The Agumon is a rare, okay. Second place, I would say. Raremon. I'm still disappointed that there's no Raremon. But yeah, really nice card for the Badumon deck. And here we have Badumon Core. Speaking of the devil, right? Man, this boy is sick. Looks really cool. So we already have 5 now. We catched up pretty quick from 2 to 6. And we have... yeah, that's 4 packs left. Okay, okay. Let's see. Whoops. Man, sadly I didn't get a Hugmon from the box topper. Pretty sad about that. I mean, they're all not that expensive, so I could just buy 4 of them, but I mean, getting them out of your own packs is something special. Has the best feeling if you play it and you know you got it from a pack. There we have our next SR, and it's a bit depressed Andromon, I would say. Looks a bit depressed. But yeah, we have 6 already. And I think that's the value of BT sets. SRs. So we have 3 left. 3 to last, and somewhere is our alt art. So, okay, Alec has the first card. Hani. So, let's see. Palmon, Devidramon, Uni, the Scatter Mode, and the Abado Egg, the Nani. Nani? Oh, the third tie, Camille and Matt. I don't think you play 3 of them in the Omnimon deck. I think it's 2 and 2 of the BT17 or something. I mean, the Digimon card game has been out for so long now, and there's no rotation, so that you're getting over the time a lot of good cards. And I mean, Omnimon is a deck which gets a lot of support lately, so I would say that you don't want to, like, mostly don't, at least, play like 4 of the newest cards or some things, because you want like the effects of a bit older cards mostly. Second Agumon. So you're playing a lot of like 2 or something of Tamers. So we have our last pack, and I think we can still get a alt art or secret rare, and I think that is guaranteed. to be. So let's see. Eismon, Dark Tyranno, Tarnemon, Soundbird, Pomomon, Tokamon, Tusk, and the Thick Pada, and the Greymon, which is screaming for victory, looks like. Sukamon, with SUKA, not the Russian insult. Skull Grey, and yup. There we have the old Art of Meat, which I just talked about. Really cool. I really like the artwork. There's like this artist, I think it's the artist which I think about. Yamuretsu, or Yamuretsu or something, if you would say it in Japanese, I think so. But they're doing plenty of artwork for cards lately. Even like in the regional packs, you get like alternate arts of Floodgates, I think the Gotsumon, and one of the blue ones in this style. I think it's the same artist, but I really like them. So bright and colorful. Even though it's maybe not a card I would play, it's a card that gets displayed in my binder. So that concludes our opening. There's no cards no packs left, sadly, but I have a second box waiting for me to open. So if you want to see that one and other openings, which I'll do plenty in the future, don't forget to subscribe, maybe hit the bell so you get a notification when a new one is out, and don't forget to like if you like it and dislike if you didn't like it, and comment me what cards you're looking for in EX9, or what were your biggest pulls if you already opened it. So, hope to see you in the next one. Bye.